Hi, this video is going to entail GigaTrak's Geo-Tagging services that is available on our Pro and Contractor edition of the GigaTrak tool tracking system. So if you have our basic edition, this feature would have to be upgraded to the Pro or Contractor edition in order to show it. The Geo-Tagging feature takes a geotag of the transaction location where the tool was last scanned using the mobile app. So if you are strictly doing transactions on the PC interface, it does not take the geolocation. That transaction would need to occur on the mobile app of the system. A couple different transactions have the geotag on it. That would be checkout, check-in, the cart feature, which is also like a checkout, and then the audit feature. So doing transactions through any of those features will take a geotag of the transaction location. So if we try it right now, for this instance, we will check out to a person, we will enter or scan a tool that we would like to check out, and upon pressing submit, wherever that device was, it takes the geotag of the location. And that geotag can be looked up on the mobile app or the PC version. So if we go back to the PC version and look up that exact tool that we just did, which was T001, and head over to the History tab, you're going to see right here, we checked it out from storage to John Smith, and at the same time, it was geotag at this latitude and longitude, which probably doesn't mean a whole lot to a lot of people. However, if we go back to the F2 tab, you can see there's a little Google Maps button that we can click on, and it will bring up in Google Maps where that transaction took place. Now, does this necessarily mean that the tool is here right now? No, somebody could have taken it and walked away with it. It just means that this is where the transaction last took place. So if, people are doing transactions at places they're not supposed to be, you'll be able to pull that up. So the Google Maps button is always going to pull the last known location of the transaction. If you wanted to look up an older transaction, this one was, performed a couple days ago or a month ago, I can plug in that latitude and longitude into Google Maps and see where that transaction took place. So check-ins, checkouts, carts, or an audit will give the latitude and longitude of location if performed on the mobile application. You can also pull up the Google Maps under the Find tools on the mobile app. So if I go into Find Tools and we'll do the search filter where we're going to search by barcode since we know the specific barcode, plug in that barcode, and then it's going to bring up the tool list. We got to do that a little bit better because mine is an emulator, so it's not working correctly. There we go. So John Smith has this item. If we click on the little arrow button here and scroll down to the bottom, view location. And once again, brings up Google Maps to show us where this last transaction took place. If for some reason you're not seeing the latitude and longitude and it's not pulling up, that most likely means that you did not allow location services when initially setting up the app. So you would have to go into your app settings, allow location services so that it can tell where the transaction is taking place. If you have any specific questions, please feel free to reach out to our sales support or training team. The main number here is 262-657-5500 or give us an email. Thanks. Have a great day.